It can be incredibly difficult to determine if a woman likes you or not. Maybe she's just being super friendly. Does she even have feelings? Is she interested at all? Yeah, can be very, very confusing, can't it? Especially because women don't tend to make their feelings known until they are sure that you like them too, because they don't want to feel that rejection. Very confusing. So, to make this process as easy as possible for you, we've come up with a list of ways you can see if she likes you or not. From signs that she may show to things that she may say and things that she will do. Let's dive in deep. Like and subscribe. Let's talk about communication. Now, a lack of communication in a relationship could indicate that the girl is losing interest in you. If she starts to take much longer than usual to text you back, or if she misses a call from you and texts you back to ask what's up instead of calling back, this is a blatant indication that the constant flow of conversation you two usually have is slowly beginning to bore her, and that she is easily slightly apart to create distance between the two of you. Now, it may be assumed that the fact that she is talking to you less often indicates that she is talking to someone else more frequently. However, this is just hearsay, so don't believe your friends when they say that she's cheating on you, and avoid approaching her with all of those guards drawn, okay? It's not necessarily bad if she simply has a lot on her mind, or if work is taking up too much of her time and preventing her from remembering to actually respond to you. But before it's too late, it's important to take note of it and check to see if everything is all right. No touch. This usually marks the last stage before a woman completely cuts you off physically when she starts to distance herself from you. In order to make the process less painful for her in the long run, they frequently disconnect mentally and emotionally first. So if your girl is typically very touchy-feely and enjoys those constant cuddles and kisses, this sign may be very obvious to some guys. Regardless of your relationship status, a woman is not expected to sleep with you, okay? However, if you start to notice that she declines every time you try to initiate or attempt any form of physical contact, this is a very good chance that she just does not find you that attractive anymore. The cancelling. There are some valid reasons for rescheduling and cancelling dates, but if it comes down to, oh, I'm tired and I'm just going to go out with so-and-so instead, this is a clear indication that she is removing you as her priority for one reason or another. This may be a sign that she's not interested in continuing the relationship, or that she's just not ready to commit to something serious. A woman who has feelings for you will feel incredibly guilty for changing plans and will almost automatically reschedule. So if she doesn't want to reschedule or makes no effort to look for an alternative date, she's just not that interested, buddy. Third place. As soon as you start dating someone, you become the center of their universe. As you get to know each other, you become their go-to person for, well, anything and pretty much everything. They will want to spend all of their time with you, with a few exceptions like obligations to family or work, and you will essentially feel like their top priority in life. Your go-to person is always the first to hear any good or bad news. It may be a sign that she has forgotten to tell you something, or that she doesn't really believe that you need to know if you are beginning to learn about things from others, or worse yet, from listening to her conversations with others. The texts. Now, texting is such a huge part of dating in today's society because of how fast and far technology has developed. So it's important to take into consideration how she is with you over social media and anything that surrounds a phone. You are probably dealing with a situation where she doesn't like you as much as you like her if you are putting more effort into the conversation than she is, sending more text than what she is, for example. Now, the likelihood that you will be her first choice if you are the one who sends the majority of the text is very low, but that doesn't mean she won't make you a second or third option. Attention. The most obvious indication that a girl doesn't like you is where she is concentrating her attention. This is crucial information that you must get into the headspace, okay? The most obvious indication that you are not her top choice is if she is focusing, sadly, more of her attention on something else than you and doesn't seem thrilled to be spending time with you. So pay attention to the other people in her life and how she interacts with them. If she is more engaged with them than you, then it's a sign that her feelings for you are just not as strong. Others. Women will occasionally ask you for advice as soon as they meet you, whether it will be regarding their ex-husband, their on-again and off-again boyfriend, or another problematic dating circumstance in their lives. It's important to be understanding and offer the best advice you can. However, it's also important to remember that ultimately they have to make their own decisions. The biggest one right now is that she obviously doesn't see you as more than a friend. While out on a date, you might want to end the conversation if she starts chatting up other guys. It's likely, that she hasn't moved on from him and that she isn't actually looking for a relationship. So in this case, it's best to be honest with her and let her know that you are not interested in being part of the drama. Effort. When a woman is strongly attracted to a man, she won't be hesitant to cross the touch barrier, especially when the interaction enters the sexual escalation or flirting stage. But if she hasn't even attempted to break the touch barrier, chances are she's either shy or doesn't feel a connection. How can you be certain? Well, try some harmless touching of your own and observe how she responds. It's likely that you are looking at a sign of disinterest if she doesn't seem to become more engaged and interested when you gently touch her arm or hand, and if she doesn't return the favour by giving you gentle touches of your own. If that's the case, it may be best to just move on and focus your attention on someone else. That way, you won't waste any more of your time or energy on someone who just isn't that interested. Common ground. When it comes to attraction, sometimes basic sexual chemistry takes precedence over the requirement for shared interests. But it's also true that women are typically attracted to men with whom they connect and have common interests. This connection can be built through conversation and shared experiences, allowing for a deeper understanding of each other and ultimately a stronger bond. In some cases, shared interests help create the first spark of attraction. Women naturally want to find a connection with someone they have feelings for, so they will make the effort to find common ground. If she has no interest in finding common ground with you or doesn't listen when you talk about your interests, she simply just doesn't care. Personal. Particularly for women, mystery is a crucial component of attraction. There is almost no chance that a woman will be interested in you if she isn't mystified and curious about you as a guy. When a woman finds you mysterious and is drawn into that mystery, she will be eager to find out more about you. Not caring enough to inquire about your personal life, however, is not encouraging. The likelihood that she isn't really into you in such circumstances, could be high. The eyes. Eye contact makes you feel good, releases the neurotransmitter oxytocin, and gives you a peek inside the other person's mind. If the gaze darts between your eyes and only slightly lowers to mouth level before rising to scan the eyes again, they're probably just trying to be respectful. However, if their gaze drifts from eye to eye, then lower to your neck or chest before rising to the eye gaze level, that's a sign that they are assessing you from a more intimate perspective. In other words, they might just find you attractive. This could be an indication that they are interested in you, and it is worth considering if you are interested in them as well. So if she doesn't make eye contact with you, it's the total opposite. Sorry, but she doesn't feel the same way. Excitement. When you finally make the move, a woman who is interested in you and wants to go out with you will undoubtedly show excitement. However, you might want to reconsider your choice if she hesitates, seems torn between saying yes or no, or otherwise doesn't seem overly happy about it. A happy, exciting moment that gives women the thrill of romance and possibility is when they are asked out by the guy that they want. Therefore, if she appears uncertain or says yes hesitantly without seeming overly enthusiastic about it, the chances are good that she is either not saying yes for the right reason or she's unsure of how to disappoint you. So she's waiting it out and just going along with it for now. The hints. If a woman makes comments like, "I'm just looking for friendship more than anything," or "I don't really see myself getting into a relationship right now," this is a red flag. Either she's trying to stop you from pursuing her further without being rude about it, or she's trying to let you know that she wants to hook up. Naturally, the distinction will be obvious in her body language. She is not interested if she appears uninterested while telling you this fact. She might be looking for something casual if she makes eye contact with you and leans in pretty close into your physical circle as she speaks. If she maintains a friendly demeanor and looks you in the eye, then she may be open to a romantic relationship. If she avoids prolonged eye contact and speaks in a distant tone, then it's likely that she just wants to remain friends.